Hello, this video is going to teach you the basic Native American traditional tune Inkapata. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to screenshot this and put it in the comment section so that you can see it. But how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do this in 2 measure groupings, and then we'll do the whole song once, but at a slow tempo, and then the second time at a slightly faster tempo. So the first 2 measures, and by the way, I'm just keeping my leather strap on. If you don't have your leather strap on, just make sure to keep your third finger down, as mine will be. The first 2 measures of the song go like this. And I'm just going to show you with the top hand because it's just done with the top hand. Okay? The next 2 measures of the song are so if you're looking at your tabs, you can look at the holes to figure out where your fingers are down, or you can just look at my fingers. We're going to do that whole first line now. Now, the second line starts with your first finger like this. So it's your whole top hand and your first finger like this. And it sounds like this, the first 2 bars. Okay, we'll try that again. That's a little trickier. And the very last 2 bars of the song start with a scale that goes down with the first 3 covered, and then we go down. So that second line of the piece is like this. Okay, now we'll play the whole 2 lines, and I'm going to do it at a slow speed. Okay, once you get that, and if you're just starting, I would just start practicing with that rhythm and the holes, and you can play along with this video. Once you got that, you're probably going to want to add some embellishments to make it a little bit more decorative. Things that you can do are trills. Perhaps instead of tonguing each note, you might do some slurs, so it's one breath over the fingers. It gives it a little bit more flavor. Same thing when you're doing the more scale lines. If I put my fingers down nice and slow, it actually adds up kind of with a bend. So it goes. That last note I just kind of bounced with. Second line, I might do something like this. So I just did some grace notes, which is basically just picking my fingers up and down before you play the next note. It just gives it a little bit more of just a personal touch. As I said, this tune is just the skeleton, and you have many different ways that you can really make it your own. So there's not really a right or wrong way. You're going to hear many people playing it differently, and I'm going to probably play it differently every time I do it as well. So now I'm going to play the whole track with some of those embellishments. And you can feel free to follow along with me, or you can just do the basic skeleton, which is just the fingers as normal. 1, 2, ready, go. Then I go back to the beginning. Another thing we can can do with this is add some type of an introduction in that will kind of lead into the melody, and this is really great to do in a performance. And you can do the same thing on the exit, so you do something at the beginning that's more free flowing, kind of an improvisation, and then the main tune, 1, 2, 3, 4, however many times, and then some type of an exit. And it can be something short, or it can be actually longer. For our purposes, I'm going to do a very short introduction, then I'm going to do the tune once, and then I'm going to do a short exit, just to show you how I might do something like this. And again, there's no right or wrong way. You can pick something that happens in the song, so it's actually like a foretelling, or you know, a response at the very end, or you can do something completely different. Here's my introduction.